When should I take a plea and when should I take a case to trial? It's one of the most important questions you face in a criminal case. And the law actually says that it's not the attorney's decision, it's your decision as the defendant to decide when you take the case to trial or take a plea. Now, what I like to use when advising my clients on this decision is something called game theory. And game theory deals with situations where the outcome is not certain and you have to deal with percentages. So we look at things like, what is the percentage that you would win at trial? What is the percentage you would lose? And also the risks. So if you do take it to trial, what are you risking? It's very different if you're risking significant jail time versus if probation is the most likely outcome, even if you take it to trial. So you weigh the risks, you look at the percentage that you could win or lose, and you make a decision based on that. Now, it gets tricky because we can guess at these percentages, but we really don't know. So a jury can be a wild card. I've seen juries acquit when I thought for sure that there was enough evidence to find guilty, and I've also seen the opposite, where a jury has come back with a guilty verdict when I thought there was no way based on the evidence of the case. So juries can be a wild card, and it adds that element of unknown that you have to weigh in when you're deciding whether to take a plea or go to trial. Now, all I can do is lay out that evidence to my client and allow them to make the choice. And a lot of that comes down to their own risk aversion. I've had clients make choices that I would not have made, and yet we came out with the best outcome. For example, we just got a not guilty in a trial where I advised my client, because the plea offer was so good and they were offering deferred adjudication, misdemeanor, it was basically a slap on the wrist. I advised him to go ahead and take the plea. He decided not to, and we went to trial and got the not guilty. So oftentimes my clients are willing to take that risk and roll that dice when I wouldn't, and a lot of times that does work out for them. But the key point to make is it is the defendant's decision, not the attorney's. Again, I can lay out what I think the percentages are, what I think the risks are, but at the end of the day, the client is going to make that decision for him or herself, and I'm going to follow what the client's wishes are. And if we decide to go to trial, even if it wasn't my decision to go to trial, we put on that best possible trial and we go for the not guilty. If you're facing criminal charges, you can always give us a call or visit us at atx.legal for a free consultation.